I'm Mariam Simpson. I teach physics at Cuyamaca College. I'm also the chair of engineering and physical sciences now. One thing that's really important as a student in college is whether you want to go on to a professional career directly after, or especially if you want to go to graduate school, you got to get these letters of recommendation. And a key thing about a letter of recommendation is you don't want one that sounds like everybody else's, which is really tricky because that means the person writing it has to know you. And this is also important if you want to get recommendations for jobs and things that aren't official written letters of recommendations. But a key thing here is you need to talk to your professors and you need to go to office hours. Now, I think there's this misconception that you have to show up to office hours ready to go. You've got everything figured out, but you just need help with this one little problem. And that's not true. Professors are contractually obligated to have office hours, so you aren't interrupting them. They are literally paid to sit there and wait for you to show up. Now, they may look like you're interrupting them because if no one shows up, we're going to get some grading done or, I don't know, watch YouTube videos or something. But if you show up, remember that's your time. And the professor, as academics, we're not known for our social skills. So if they don't seem super happy to see you, I mean, they should because this is their job, but if they don't, that's okay. You need to show up and ask questions if you have questions. And you also need to form a relationship with these people because, and you might want to cast a wide net because you may not connect very well with one professor, but you may connect really well with another professor. And those relationships are really crucial in helping you get to the next step of whatever you want to do. So even if it is coming in, I mean, don't be a jerk about it, but come in and ask a question on on a question you already know the answer to, not to show off, but because you'll be more comfortable asking it if you want to just start out that way. And then you can start showing up with questions you don't know the answer to and have discussions, or you can show up with a question that's sort of outside the scope of something you could ask in class, but you're really interested about. One thing that's really easy to do, especially if you're trying to get into research, is all professors on their website, especially at a 4-year research school, they have their papers that they wrote, all of them listed, linked. You can get to them. If you want to talk to them about something they're probably interested in, you can try. Well, I mean, reading them will be a real treat. They're very, they're not exactly, they're more boring than War and Peace. But if you want to read a scientific paper, you could at least see what you can get out of it and then show up and ask some questions about it. I mean, I can't tell you how many people have ended up getting jobs just by starting a conversation that way. And if you're not sure what to say, look at their papers, look at the homework problems that you're having trouble with, show up, and you don't have to wow them, but you do have to be comfortable talking to them and see if this is a connection that you can use.